Okay, so in one of my videos, it was titled something like Hot Take Government Control, Oil, Crypto, Worldwide, Russia, America. Okay, and it had something to do with like the uh, the currency that we use, like fiat currency, and how it's backed by oil. Um, I did go a little bit off the rails. So I just wanted to touch up on what I was also trying to get at was when I said we have like if we were to switch everything over to this electricity, like electric money, basically, right? Everything. The point I was making was that everything that we do now is based off of oil, and it used to be based off of gold, right? And that this new cryptocurrency has a use case scenario in like our everyday life, just as much as like oil would in not maybe so much in a physical form, but because of so much of our life revolving around the digital aspect nowadays, it makes sense for this cryptocurrency to replace the old. And what does it run on? It runs on electricity, just like all this push to electric cars and pushing you off of your gas stoves and everything. It is literally all been a ploy the whole time to push everybody onto electric everything. Quite literally, this one world currency thing, whether you like it or not, is coming. Whether that be Bitcoin or some central bank coin that they come up with, that being a CBDC, that poison, that Trojan horse of the government. Okay, the point that I was making that whole time was that right now we base everything off of oil because oil is something we use in our daily life, whether that be plastics and cooking and our cars and other means of transportation and whatever else. There's so many use cases for oil, which is why we base our currency off of it. And I was talking about the reserve and how Russia has, like, theoretically 50%, we have the other 50%, and that backs our money. And now that they kind of took their reserve away from ours, we now have like twice the amount of money technically in economy without with now 50% of the backing, making our money worth pretty much half of the amount it was. Maybe the numbers are slightly off. Anyway, the point, that was the point I was making then. The point that I was trying to get to was this whole push to electric. Everything that they are doing right now is proof of that. Pushing you off your gas stove, pushing even the whole stupid Xbox story that got blown out of proportion about them doing this eco-friendly power cycle thing. I mean, like, they've already had some form of it, but now they've just made it more eco-friendly, right? All of this is a push to use less electricity in our homes because they know that they're about to switch over to this electric currency and a means of other things too, because it's not just a currency. It could be used to track physical goods. It could be used to track all transactions everywhere at any given moment in time. There's a reason they want this, and there's a reason they want us to fight for it for them, so that they don't have to force it onto us. It's very plain and simple. Cryptocurrency is definitely a Trojan horse at this time, at this point in time. Whether or not it was created by the government or not, in any means, it could have been tech companies. It could have just been a Joe Blow like you or me that created it. It doesn't matter. The whole point of the thing was, at the end of the day, we were going to get a one world currency, no matter who brought it up. Somebody was going to develop it, and America has this whole free market, free world, you do what you want to do as an American sort of thing. So, like, yeah, that's where that idea gets birthed from. It's we have a decentralized economy in that sort of sense, where the people are building the country. And we might not be like China, where you get this like government deal all the time for doing it, but you do get praised by the general public, which is pretty much just as important, because the general public is supposed to be who fucking runs the show, right? Like, we're supposed to technically be the government. Like, the government works for us, right? And then the politicians are supposed to be the middleman that relays back and forth. But the politicians have taken that idea, put us at the bottom, them at the top, and put the fucking government in the middle. And anyways, that all being said, this cryptocurrency thing, whether you like it or not, whether your friends like it or not, your family like it or not, it's all coming because it's all a part of the plan. One world government, one world currency, whether you like it or not. This electric push is coming. it is proof in the pudding. They want a currency that they can watch the entire world use and track the entire world on. Period. I don't care. Call me tinfoil hat crazy. It's the truth whether you like it or not. You can call me crazy. It doesn't change the truth. Period. I do my homework on this shit. I advise you do the same.